Hey now babes, and welcome back to my channel. Here in this video I will be going ahead and doing a watch me work. So as you can see here, I am starting off by going in with this orange gel and going in with my liner brush. And as you can see, I do have my phone here with the inspo pick, which I will not be doing at all. I did go ahead and change my mind because at first I was gonna do only a pumpkin, just like how the pink is. Then I did go ahead and remember that I was gonna do another design that I have been wanting to do, so I went with the other design as well, which you will see later on the picture of the inspo. So as you can see, I did already have my acrylic laid and I'm just going in with the design. So as you can see, I do have the pinky and the pointer finger with a glitter ombre and then the rest with the nude. And then here, as you can see, I will be going ahead and doing some pumpkin inspired cherries instead here on the middle finger, as you can see. So I'm starting off with the orange and just kind of creating like an oval kind of circular pumpkin, because I will be doing two of them, which you will see, like I said, later on in the video, as you can see here. So now I will be going ahead and creating the other side of the cherry pumpkin. So I will be going ahead and doing this design on this finger, as you could see. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jess and I do types of videos. So like I said, I will be going ahead and doing this freestyled watch me work. So I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use, as well as with any discount code, so that way you guys could go ahead and save some money when shopping with any of my favorite brands. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of perfecting it, and then as you can see as well, I am starting to create the drip on them. So I'm just kind of creating drips on them and doing like a little circle going down, and I kind of do like about 2 on each, kind of circular more the pumpkin, just to give it more of like a cherry kind of look. So as you can see here, I'm just giving it more dimension to it and making it more circular at the top, as well as making sure that you could tell the difference between each. And after each one, I am going to go ahead and cure it. So then here, as you can see, on the other hand, on the pointer finger, I will be doing a French tip on this finger. So I'm going in with this like creamish brown color, and I'm going to create a French tip. And all I'm simply going to do is create the Frenchie and cure it underneath the lamp for 60 seconds. And while the other one's curing, as you can see, I'm going to go back in with the orange and my liner brush to fill it in again, just so that way it could be really nice and pigmented. So I'm just going to add another thin layer of gel and cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And then here, as you can see here on the pointer finger, I will be going in with that same orange and my liner brush, and I will be creating a rectangle here where I'm starting off to draw the rectangle. So all I'm simply going to do is fill it in, kind of perfect it all around, making sure that all the sides are even, the corners as well, even though I'm not making it too perfect, because you will see that later on I will be going ahead and outlining it anyway. So for the most part, just trying to perfect what I'm going to fill in. So as you can see, that's just simply what I'm doing, making sure that all my lines are straight. And then I will be going ahead and also doing another one on the top right here, and I'm gonna do more of like a square. Same thing, just gonna do a nice square, making sure it's even all around. And once I'm happy with the results, I will be going ahead and carrying it for 45 seconds underneath the lamp. So as you can see here, now I'm going to go in with another liner brush that's much thinner and smaller, and going in with the black, and all I'm going to be doing is outlining it. So I'm going to outline the whole thing around, and then you will see later on that I do go ahead and separate the two cherries, I guess you could call them pumpkins. And also I'm going to outline the drip, as you could see, going in very gently and slowly around everything. And once I'm happy with the result, I will be going ahead and carrying it for 45 seconds underneath the lamp. So then here, as you can see, I'm going to go in with the black and my liner brush to separate each one. So I'm just, whenever I'm making the line, as you can see, I'm going kind of at a curve. So I'm just going ahead and doing that and adding a little bit more product just to make the line a little thicker and make it even, as you could see. And then once I'm happy with the result, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. Back in with my liner brush and the black gel, I'm going to be going ahead and outlining it, as you can see. And honestly, once you see me doing it, it's not going to come out perfect. You will see that I do go in with my cleaner brush to just clean up the lines in the corners, as well as going in with some alcohol just to clean it. And as you can see, I'm just going ahead and outlining them, and once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And then here on the other middle finger, I'm going to go ahead and start to draw the mouth of the pumpkin. So as you can see, again, same thing, going in with the black and the same liner brush. As you can see, I'm kind of creating a line, like a curved line at the bottom for the smile. And then at the top, I am going to just leave one little indent in the middle, so that way it could look like the teeth or whatever. So as you can see, I do start to fill in the right side, and then here I start to connect it and just perfect it a little bit, try to give it just some like corners to that little indent. And then as you can see, I'm starting to fill it in with that same brush, and this is what it looks like. And once I'm happy with it, I go ahead and cure it. And then back in to the other one, I'm going to start to create the lines for the little patches. So I did 2 lines right here on the side, and then you will see that I do add another line at the top, and then same thing. Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to go ahead and cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. As you can see, I did sneak in this little line, and then here back to the other finger, I am going to start to create the eyes. So they're just really triangles, kind of like at an angle. They're not like pointed up, but just more towards the side. So as you can see, I started to create a line just to give me an idea of where I'm going to put them. And then here, as you can see, I'm going to start to bring it down and start to shade it in. So as you can see, this one on the right is a little smaller, which you will see that I do create it a little bit bigger once I start to do this one. So this one I start to fill in as well, and I just try to perfect it. And then once I'm happy with the result, I will go ahead and make just the right one a little bit bigger. And once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then back to the pointer finger, as you can see, I'm going to go in with that same liner brush and the black to finish off the line. So here, as you can see, I'm creating the line on the side, making sure that I'm connecting it to the bottom line that I had previously already done. And as you can see, I messed up a little bit. So I always go in with alcohol. I feel like a lot of people use acetone, but I prefer to use alcohol. So then here, as you can see, I'm going to do the line on top and connect that to the line on the side, and then cure that underneath the lamp. So then back to the middle finger, as you can see, I'm going to do a little tiny line at the top in between the eyes, so that way that's where that little strand is going to go, since I will be doing 2 strands going up, like I said, like if it was a cherry. And then here on the other face, I'm going to start to create the mouth. So I'm going to do a curved line at the bottom and just fill it in a little bit, and then I will be going ahead and curing it, and then after I will be going ahead and finishing it off. And then back to the other finger, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the line here as well, just making sure that I'm connecting it to the top and the bottom too, so that way it doesn't look uneven or it doesn't look perfectly like put together, if that makes sense. So that's just simply what I'm doing here to that one, and once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. Here I'm going to start to create the other face. So same thing, liner brush and black. I'm going to do the 2 lines at the top, so that way it could connect to the bottom line. And then once you see there, I'm going to start to fill it in and start to figure out where I'm going to put my little indent, and then start to fill it in, as you can see here, filling in the right side and the left side as well, and just perfecting the line at the bottom, so that way I can make sure that my indent is also perfectly like nicely squared deep, if that makes sense. And once I'm happy with it, I will make sure to cure it underneath the lamp. So then back to the patches, I'm going to do 2 lines at the top with the black, as you can see here, and then you will see that I do go back in with my other liner brush and that orange just to fill in the little side right here, just to make it a little brighter, because I did feel like the black line was a little like too thick. So I went in with the orange just so that way it can minimize that line and just perfect it a little bit. So then after, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. Then here I'm going to start to create the eyes. So same thing that I did to the other one, I will be doing the exact same thing to this one. So as you can see, the eyes are a triangle, but kind of like at an angle. So as you can see, I'm starting to create the line just so I can see where it's going to go, and start to fill it in and make the inner corner a little pointy. And same thing to the other one, start to create the line to see where I'm going to put it. And then as you can see, start to fill it in and start to make the inner corner pointy as well. So you're just kind of basically putting the triangle on its side and making the inner corners pointy, and I'm just doing that and making sure that they're both even. And once I'm happy with however they look, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. So then here back to the pointer finger, I'm going to go in with the black and the liner brush just so that way I could give it another layer of the black. Since I did go ahead and add the orange, I wanted obviously the black to be like a nice bright jet black. So I'm going to go back in again just to give it some color and cure it underneath the lamp. So then back to the middle finger, as you can see I'm going in with that same orange, and all I'm going to be doing is applying it just to where like the orange and the black meet, just so that way it could pop more. And also, since I did go in with my cleanup brush, it kind of left like a little streakiness with the black, since the black is very pigmented. So that's just simply what I'm doing, and then creating the line at the top and carrying it. And then here, as you can see on the pointer finger, I am going to apply a glossy top coat to give it a glossy finish, and then cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then I'm going to go in with the liner brush and the black to create the line for like the little cherry look. So as you can see, I'm going to connect it to where I initially drew that first line in between the eyes. And I'm just simply going to bring it down, making sure that it's not too thick nor too thin, because obviously you still want to see it visible. And once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and carrying it underneath the lamp. So then here on the middle finger and the ring finger, I will be going ahead and adding crystals. So I'm going in with SS12s in tangerine, going in with my adhesive, wax pencil, and my nail glue dryer, and just applying one right in the middle. As you can see, I'm also turning my client's hand so that way I can make sure that it's nice in the middle and even. So once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and spraying my nail glue dryer so that way it could dry everything into place. And then once I'm done doing that, I will be going ahead and giving them a glossy finish. So I'm going to go ahead and apply top coat to the entire nail. And once I'm happy, cleaning the sides and underneath, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then back to the middle finger, as you can see, I'm going to be creating the other line of the cherry. So same thing where I placed the previous line right in the middle in between the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and connect it, and then connect this same line to the other line that I previously drew before. So all I'm simply going to do is try to make it as even as possible, so that way the lines look nice and even and one of them doesn't look too thick rather than the other, and just connect them. And then once I'm happy, I will be going ahead and curing them underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then back here to the ring finger, I'm going to go ahead and apply top coat, and then clean it underneath, and then cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then here to where I drew my little pumpkins, I'm going to go ahead and apply a crystal as well right here in the middle. And as you can see, I did take off some of the adhesive because I did apply too much. So I am going to go in with the SS12, going in with my adhesive and wax pencil. And then once I'm happy with it right in the middle, I will be going ahead and spraying my nail activator so that way it could go ahead and dry up the adhesive, as you can see here. And then I'm going to clean the nail with a little cotton pad and alcohol, as you can see here before I do go ahead and apply top coat. So I will be going ahead and giving it a glossy finish. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that on the entire nail, and then clean underneath and the sides, and then cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then here on the pinky, I'm going to go in with my liner brush, and I'm going to use the exact same color that I did the French tip on, and I'm just simply going to create a side cut with it. So I'm going to create my line to create that side cut, and then I'm going to go in with the big brush just to fill it in, just so that way I don't have to go in with this itty bitty brush to fill it in. But that's just simply what I'm doing. And also please ignore if you guys see my head, you might see it pop a little bit. So as you can see here, I'm filling it in with just a big brush so that way I don't have to struggle, and then cure it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And then, like I said, I will be going ahead and applying crystals on the glitter ombre nails. So I'm going in with my adhesive, as you can see, applying it on the nails right in the middle. And then I will be going in with the SS12 and Tangerine again with my wax pencil to apply them right in the middle. And once I'm happy with them, I'm going to go ahead and spray my nail glue dryer so that way they could stay in place. And then once I'm done doing that, as you can see, I will be going ahead and going in with top coat on both of them to give them a glossy finish. And then once I'm done cleaning the sides and the bottom, I will be going ahead and curing them underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So then here on the ring finger, I will be going ahead and creating a French tip with the same color that I used to create the other French tip and side cut. I will be just going ahead and doing a French tip, just how I always do with my liner brush, going ahead and making sure that I'm doing a V and then putting my line in the middle and then making it curve. And then once I'm happy with it, like I said, I will be going ahead and curing it. So then once I'm done doing my French tip, as you can see, I'm going in with my liner brush and that same orange that I've been using, and I'm just going to be going ahead and outlining the inner part, as you could see. So I'm starting off here on the sides, and then you will see that I do turn my client's hand so that way I could go ahead and make sure that my curve is nicely made. So that's just simply what I'm doing, and then once I'm happy with it, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. So then back to the pinky, I will be going in with the orange and that same liner brush, and all I'm going to be doing is creating a line right here down the side of that first color that I put down. So all I'm going to be doing is doing a side cut and then just applying this line right on the outer of it. And as you can see, I'm making it a little bit thicker and just trying to perfect it, as you could see. And then once I'm happy, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp once I'm done cleaning the side, making sure that there's no gel on the skin. Then as you can see, I will be going ahead and giving a glossy finish to this French tip ring finger and cleaning the sides, making sure that there's nothing underneath so that way your nail doesn't look too thick. And then once I'm happy, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. And then once the pinky is done curing, as you can see, I will be going ahead and giving it a glossy finish and then cleaning underneath the bottom and going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp. And then here on the thumb, I will be going ahead and blinging her out. So as you can see, I'm going in with two SS12s in this smoked topaz color right in the middle and right next to each other, and then I will be going in with the SS16 on top of that, and then a SS9 I believe on top of that, and then a SS7 on top of that, and then finishing it off with an SS5 in smoked topaz. So I did use smoked topaz and tangerine, and then once I'm happy and once I have done already sprayed my nail glue dryer, as you can see, I will be going ahead and giving it a glossy finish and then curing it underneath the lamp. And then as you can see, I will be doing the exact same thing here to the other finger, and then here as you can see, I'm putting them next to each other just so that way you could see that they're even. So always make sure that if you're doing one hand, you do the other hand the same as well, that they all match. So as you can see here, I'm applying the bling the exact same way, applying them, and then once I'm done applying them, I will be spraying my nail glue dryer, and then once I'm done doing that, I will be going ahead and applying top coat to give them a glossy finish and then curing that underneath the lamp. And then once they're done curing, as you can see, I'm going in with a cotton pad and some alcohol just to clean the nails and clean the crystals as well, as you could see, and then going ahead and applying cuticle oil and rubbing that in on all of them. And as you can see, this is the final result. I will be repeating the exact same step here to the other hand, and make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on this nail set and what you guys thought of it. I feel like I did pretty good for the first time that I draw those little pumpkin cherries. I feel that they look so cute, and I love this freestyle, so shout out to my girl Michaela. But as you could see, this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to check down below in the description for any of my social media, as well as any of my latest videos, and also any of the products that I use. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one.